I woke up to a miracle today. Triggers fade as I find my way. No judgment to lead astray. In this peaceful state I'll stay.
Have you ever felt like you're searching for peace, maybe a connection, and it just always seems slightly out of reach?
That feeling is quite common, actually.
Well, today we're starting an exploration into a really profound idea from the Course. It suggests that everything you're looking for might already be right here, inside you.
We're looking at Lesson 209, which brings us back to review Lesson 189. I feel the love of God within me now.
And we'll be exploring this through that core review frame we use so often.
That's right. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. Our aim today is really practical. How do you bring this teaching into your actual everyday life? How do you feel it, not just think about it?
And as always, we really value hearing your experiences, your stories, any hang-ups you encounter, or those brilliant aha moments. Do send them our way. The email is acim@theworldharmonyproject.org.
You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search for @TheWorldHarmonyProject. And a huge thank you for all the comments and interactions, especially those on Spotify, TikTok. It really does help build our community.
Okay, let's begin our exploration. Here's the lesson itself.
I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I feel the love of God within me now. The love of God is what created me. The love of God is everything I am. The love of God proclaimed me as his son. The love of God within me sets me free.
There's something immediately different about this lesson, isn't there? It feels less like something to analyze and more like an invitation to a felt experience.
It really does. It bypasses the intellect somehow. Yet in doing that, it still manages to transform our thinking, our whole mental landscape.
Which is fascinating in itself.
And that central phrase, I feel the love of God within me now, it sounds so simple, almost deceptively so. But notice, it doesn't say try to feel it or work to earn it.
No striving involved.
None at all. It just gently asks you to notice what's already there, what's inherent, always available, just waiting for you to recognize it.
It reminds me of that line from the original lesson 189. Forget this world, forget this course, and come with wholly empty hands unto your God. That instruction always gives me pause.
It's a powerful one.
For me, it speaks to stopping all the doing. Just stop trying to engineer everything. Allow yourself to be found. It's a deep surrender.
There's such humility in that. It suggests we aren't meant to forge the path ourselves. Our real role is just to stop blocking the way.
Blocking the love that's already arriving.
Exactly. It's always flowing towards us. We just need to step aside internally and let it in.
That's incredibly freeing when you grasp it. I remember so many times sitting down to meditate, and my mind would immediately go into this, okay, make something happen now, make it deep mode.
Oh yes, the performance meditation.
Totally. And of course, nothing genuinely profound ever happened in those forced moments. It just showed me how futile that striving was.
I know that feeling so well. But the times that sense of love has actually broken through for me, never when I was performing. Often when I was doing something completely mundane, washing the dishes, walking the dog, suddenly there'd just be this quietness, just a feeling. Warmth, maybe? It's subtle.
And that really captures this shift this lesson encourages. It's not about chasing love down as if it's hiding somewhere outside us.
No.
It's about surrendering to it, letting it envelop us, not searching for an external light, but letting our perception adjust so we finally see the light that's already here, within and around us.
The Course puts it so clearly. You will look upon that which you feel within. That's fundamental.
Meaning our inner state colors our outer perception.
Absolutely. If you're holding on to tension, fear, that's what you'll see reflected back at you in the world. But if you allow even a crack for love to enter, release those inner blocks.
The whole landscape changes.
The whole landscape shifts. It has to, because your perception has shifted.
That describes those moments where nothing outside has actually changed at all, but suddenly everything looks different, feels different.
Have you had that experience? Where the world transforms just from an inner shift?
Oh, definitely. I remember walking to my neighborhood, people gardening, kids playing.
Right.
But in that moment, I felt completely present, no mental chatter. And it honestly felt like love was just everywhere, permeating everything.
Wow.
I think it was just because for that short time, my own defenses were down. No stress, no internal battles. And because of that lack of inner noise, I could finally perceive it. It's much easier when the pressure's off.
That resonates so much. I had a related experience just yesterday, actually, on the phone with FedEx support.
Oh, dear. That sounds potentially stressful.
It was. I was trying to get a refund for a service paid for but not delivered. They kept denying it, giving illogical reasons. The agent talked over me constantly. I could feel myself getting louder, more insistent, laying out the evidence. But underneath it all, something held me back. That spark of frustration didn't catch fire into full-blown rage.
You kept your cool internally.
I did. I kept an odd kind of equilibrium. I didn't make it personal, just stuck to the facts.
So did you get the refund in the end?
Let's just say I succeeded in applying the course. Maintaining my peace, even when she refused to escalate the call and then hung up on me.
Oh, wow.
So no refund yet. But I never stopped seeing her as just another person doing her job, protecting the company coffers. It wasn't easy, definitely challenging. But I could hang up, feel the frustration, let it pass, and radiate peace instead of clinging to rage or feeling victimized. That felt like the real win.
And that is exactly the shift the course points to, isn't it? It's not about fixing the world out there or manipulating circumstances.
No.
It's about changing how we see the world, transforming our internal perception. It starts inside.
And speaking of transformation, it's interesting how these later lessons help us revisit earlier ones with new eyes. Since this is a review of 189, let's do that for a moment. How has your understanding of an idea from lesson 189 shifted, looking through this lens of internal focus?
That's a good question. I can think. Okay, I think it's that part. You need not know the way to him. Your part is merely to allow all obstacles to be quietly removed.
Yes, I remember that.
Initially, I understood that mostly as being about patience, just waiting for things to happen. But now it feels much more like complete trust.
Trust rather than patience. Interesting.
Yes. I don't need to figure out the how of healing or awakening. My only job is to stop interfering, to stop getting in the way of grace unfolding naturally.
That's a significant shift, stopping the interference. For me, looking back, it's the line, forget this course.
Yes, that one.
That used to really bother me. I thought, what? Forget all this work. Is it pointless?
I can see why that would be jarring.
But now I see it differently. Sometimes even the course itself can become another ego project, another thing to master, to feel spiritually superior about. So now I hear it as, let go of everything, even your spiritual concepts, your understanding, just come empty-handed. And that perspective feels incredibly liberating. It frees you from needing to get it right.
That makes sense. Okay, let's move to a listener question we received.
Yes, and this is one of those questions that gets right to the heart of the matter, touching on those places where we feel the most challenged.
Here's the question. I understand the idea that love is within me, but I just don't feel it. I try to be still. Imagine a glow or warmth within me, but nothing happens. How do I actually feel this love of God the lesson talks about?
Thank you for sending that in. It's such a common and really helpful question. So many of us have been right there.
And here's something to consider. If you sit in silence and feel like nothing is happening, that doesn't mean you're failing or missing something. In fact, that very silence, that feeling of nothing, might be closer to the truth than any feeling or image your mind could consciously create. It might be the necessary first step.
That nothing could be the space before love makes itself known in a way you recognize. Think of it less as failure and more as a clearing, a detox from the ego's constant noise and demands for drama.
Like emptying a cluttered room.
Exactly. At first, it just feels empty. But that emptiness creates the space for something authentic to arise, something much quieter than the usual mental static. It's the pause before insight, not the absence of it.
And maybe the love the Course talks about doesn't always show up like fireworks or a huge wave of bliss.
Probably rarely, in fact.
Maybe sometimes it just feels like relief, a quiet sense of ease, the pressure lifting. That's also love, subtle, but powerful.
That's it exactly. It's the lifting of a tension you didn't even know you were holding. It's your identity loosening its grip slightly. That moment your heart stops striving so hard. That is love arriving quietly, gently.
So, if you're finding this challenging, here are a few practical steps you might try for today's lesson, especially if that feeling of love feels elusive.
Good. Some concrete things to try.
Step 1. Just find 1 minute of stillness. Sit, stand, lie down, whatever works for you right now. It doesn't have to be formal meditation.
Just a pause.
Step 2. Gently tell yourself, maybe out loud, I don't need to feel anything specific. I just want to be honest and open. This takes the pressure right off.
Removes the expectation, yes.
Step 3. Slowly say the lesson phrase, I feel the love of God within me now. Don't force belief. Just let the words land. Let them resonate quietly.
Allow them in.
Step 4. Notice any tiny shift. Less tension in your shoulders, a slightly deeper breath, a moment of mental quiet. Recognize that as love showing up. It can be very subtle.
Acknowledging the small things.
Step 5. If your mind starts chasing a feeling or expecting drama, consciously release that by saying, I release the need to control this experience. I welcome whatever wants to come. That's an act of surrender.
Letting go of the reins.
Step 6. Finish with a simple invitation. Love, I'm here. Show me the world today. Then just go about your day, carrying that openness with you like a quiet companion.
I really like those steps. They aren't about manufacturing an emotion. They're about clearing the inner space so you can finally recognize what's already there, waiting patiently.
So truly, wherever you are, whatever's happening today, if all you manage is to pause for just a few seconds and gently say, I feel the love of God within me now, that is enough. That's everything.
It really is. Let that silence be your guide. Let it reveal that love is constantly present, always here, just waiting for your recognition, for you to allow its quiet warmth in.
We'll continue our exploration tomorrow with Lesson 210.
Until then, stay open, stay honest. You are truly loved.